food into the garbage. It's about 2 pounds right there. We're gonna wash this dish. The whole point is so that I lose the convenience of being able to keep the cat food in this container. That's the whole point of the whole thing. Because I used to keep the cat food in this container and just top it off every morning. It took me 2 seconds. Okay. So the point of this harassment is not only to plow through my supplies financially with the cat food, but also to take that convenience away from me. I have the cat food in 3 bags. One. There's 2. There's 3. Now, if they don't eat this food, that means they got to this bag. We'll find out. Actually, because it's feeling a little light. Well, we'll see. Maybe they just stole some. For people that want to try and be sneaky and shitty and giving me something obvious to put online that is happening, not very brilliant. Okay, we'll keep this going. See if my cats eat it. Okay. Also, sending one of your harassment vehicles down the street isn't doing you one bit of good, except for drawing attention to yourself. Documenting cat food theft and harassment. I've got a shit ton of cosmetics to document that were tampered with. Brand new cosmetics. That's going to have to be a video all on its own. There's too many. That's it, Evil Knievel. They're listening. Show us how it's done, buddy. That's all right. Practice for the 24-hour camera that's coming. Just clean this. That doesn't matter, does it? No. I just cleaned everything in the house that they already dirtied again. That's always and non-stop and constant. My handler wants everyone to think that my house is a piggy like hers was. She's got a very serious mental problem. Quite a few of them, actually. She needs prison and a straitjacket, not an assisted living facility. Okay. She does not have dementia and knows exactly what she's doing. And honestly, I'd be surprised if it was even really her in there. I got somebody dressed like her. I gotta tell you right now. Because I know that what this woman's capable of and things that she's done in the past in regards to that. So I ain't convinced. I think she's alive and well and living in that house in Rush that she bought. And someone looking like her came out that door and went to live in an assisted living facility. That's what I think. All right. Either way, it's a perp living in that house. Okay. She bought that house for somebody. And don't forget that these whack jobs are running around using silicone masks to look like real people. Okay. Do not overlook that fact. Now they just ate some tuna, so they're probably not hungry yet. But I'm going to leave the camera right on there until they eat it. And if they sniff it and walk away, then I'll know. So far this week, I've thrown about 4-5 pounds of cat food. Since the 3rd, when I got paid. Due to this harassment. You know why? Because they want me to have like 2 crumbs of cat food left right before payday to put me in a state of stress. That's right. When a 12-pound bag of cat food used to last me more than a month. All right. That's all right. Not too long ago, these assholes broke my Keurig. I descaled it 5 times before throwing it away. And started using my French press that I had in the house. Now they cracked that too. They break everything that I own. They break it, they steal it, or they damage it. Everything that I own. Yesterday, I called Social Security again about that $4,000 that they recovered from me, claiming that I was overpaid at my job. I have been trying to get this money back for 2 years. I know for a fact that it's a mistake and theft. And on Tuesday, I will be contacting the employer about it. Because obviously, I'm not getting anywhere with Social Security. Because I know that I was not overpaid by $4,300. Okay. And it's money that I could absolutely use right now, mostly to replace things that have been stolen. Okay. The same jerk that got me fired from that job, who's also a part of this network, is also in charge of payroll at that employer. So I will be contacting one of the owners instead of that person about this. That's all right. Either way, I will get that $4,300 back that was stolen from me because I'm a target of a criminal network, okay, who's been trying to make me homeless for 2 years in every possible way. I'm hanging by a thread here for 2 years. By a thread. Okay? Last 4th of July, they gave me suicide ideation, which I almost followed through with, which I will never do because I knew that they weren't my thoughts. But when I did not follow through with it, 2 weeks later, they killed my cat. My favorite cat of the five. Yep. It's another one of her calling cards. Psychopath on steroids. Everyone just thinks she's a 79-year-old demented woman. No. She knows exactly what she's doing. Always has. I knew who she was when I was 12. I didn't know God yet, but I knew she had demons inside her, even though I didn't know what a demon was. When I was 12, I had her number. This year I will be 58. And she will be 79. I have gone through narcissistic abuse, severe narcissistic abuse, since birth. And it has never stopped throughout my entire life. Started getting really bad in 2012 when I started remembering things that I wasn't supposed to. We'll just leave it at that. And it has been hell on earth for me ever since. They tried the whole Morgellons thing on me, and I know that those are a result of direct energy weapons because I had that happen to me about 3 times, and it was during an event that that was supposed to keep me from attending. Happened during my uh, aunt and uncle's funeral, happened to my cousin's wedding in Pennsylvania, and happened during my friend's wedding, in which I was one of the bride's maid of honors. Okay. I don't believe that to be a coincidence. Okay. Nothing is coincidental, incidental, or accidental when you're a target. Nothing. Everything is orchestrated for you. And I'm not moving this camera until I see one of the cats eat that food. Slater. What you doing? There you go. Come here. Look. You got new food. Look. Come on. Come here. Look. I got new food. We'll see. It's not looking good. He's not happy about something. Okay. This cat is 12 years old. I know how he acts. Right? He's not happy about something. And it's his food. Come here. I just poured you new food. Cleaned the dish too. With soap. Come here. Moment of truth. Okay. So they just got to the container that I had sitting over here. And whatever was left in the dish. But they're causing me to have to throw it away daily, which is costing me money that I do not have. That's how they make you homeless. Their food isn't the only one that they're stealing out of the house. They're stealing mine too. I'm not allowed to have a can opener. I have purchased about 20 can openers in the past 2-3 years. They get broken the next day. I'm not allowed to have a can opener. I am forced to open their one can of tuna that I split between them every day with a knife. I am not allowed to have a can opener. I am also not allowed to have anything in the backyard or the front yard or it will get vandalized. The lengths that these criminals will go to is absolutely amazing. You actually have to go through it yourself to understand um, the lengths that they will go through. Okay, so they purposely put a dead tree over my healthy tree in the backyard because they know where I'm sitting. I'm using that as my view for the day. Okay, so I am sitting in the kitchen, on the kitchen floor, because I like the floor. And there's my view. Okay. That's what I look at all day. I look at the trees. Okay. Sometimes I open that door over there and as well. I will show you the dead tree that they put up there. And it was absolutely done intentionally to be an eyesore, along with the junk that they put in my yard. You'll be able to see that tree really well later when the sun hits it. That brown tree right there. You'll be able to see it later when the sun hits it. And those two blue things in the yard do not belong there. They belong over there. But they were intentionally put over there as an eyesore for me. Right? To remind me that I'm not allowed to have backyard privileges, because if I do, I'm going to be harassed. Well, I get harassed, plenty right in the house. So I don't even make it a point to go in the backyard or the front yard anymore. Right. The base harassment from the apartment adjoined to mine is nonstop and constant, and is meant to be harassing. So are the obnoxious vehicles that circle my house. I'm still not totally convinced about the cat food because my cat is over there cowering instead of eating. So I'm going to keep this on and see if anybody eats out of that dish besides him. And they do have the bass playing right now, but they have it on a very low level so that you cannot hear it, but I can. I can feel the floor vibrating too. Pretty soon you're going to see my entire day from beginning to end when I get a second phone. Everything I go through, not just the cat food. This is small cookies. Okay. Eat your food. Eat your food and I'll turn this off. All right. So what they did was they put something on the food that was still in the dish this morning, and I topped it off instead of emptying it. And I'm not allowed to use that container anymore because it was just too convenient. Okay. So every day I'm going to have to go in that freezer and grab those 3 white bags just to get to the cat food bag. Yeah. And pray to God that it lasts me until, the 3rd when I get paid again. Okay. Documenting.